I'm not asking for an arm and a leg, nah, I'm just asking for some respect. See, some say that respect is earned, but I tell you what, that's something that I reject. Cause if you come to me with anything else, then you're out like the tide that the sea gets out. So don't be surprised I don't mess with you when you're left out sitting in regret. Respect. Yes, people, what's going on? Mr. Has in the building, and today we are reacting to two more video songs from Mr. Streetz. First one, Broken System. The other one is Rags to Riches. Let me sort this out. It's a bit better. Right. For those who don't know, I am an independent UK artist, and we have recently reacted to Mr. Streetz, where he released a very, very good song with video, and we've got two more. So let's dive into this, shall we? Starting with Broken System.
Yeah, some real shit. Let me find an empty page. I just gotta get this off my chest. Okay. If I don't get this off my chest, it'll just eat up inside me. Yeah. I woke up to the news that the Queen died, and it's the death of an era too. It's the death of all that she symbolized, yeah, the good and the bad things too. Was a figurehead of all the nation. 70 years was so much done. Tradition and love for the country fueled all the great things that we've done. But there's another side of that coin though, and only one side has her face. And that's cause she turns a blind eye to the awful shit that happens in her place. It's schemed in the elitist circles, and her son is the worst of them. All the settlements out of court with the blackmail, hush money and the rest.
Okay, so first of all, I liked how he started it with, let me find a page, right? Which would insinuate that he writes a lot, right? He's got a lot on his brain. He often writes. He's trying to find a page that's free. I like that. Very good attention-grabbing intro. Then he's talking about, I woke up, the Queen's died. She's done a lot of great things for the country, but she's also done some things which are not as great, you know? And it sparks this mental journey, this mental battle inside of everyone's brains, really. I mean, everyone, I know that a lot of people were split about when the Queen died. For me, there was an element which really just zoned in on the fact that, you know, she was a person, a human being, and she had died, and it, you know, in that respect it was very sad. But I am not also ignorant and understand there were some things in the background that weren't great. So there you go.
How many people did Epstein know? How many people abused by him? Was it royalty? Was it politicians? We'll search for it, but the proof is dim. Cause what he put down by the ones we trust, the ones we vote in, and they end up hush. Cause they don't want their actions exposed. With enough cash, all the trails go cold. So the justice system fails us because of money and status use. We all know the elites can hide things, but we're powerless in pursuit. In the dark, it's that timeless hierarchy, where no matter who we vote in, they don't rule. It's elites who can kill and maim, and it's cool. The shroud of democracy.
Yeah, it's true. There's like a illusion that, you know, we're in control. We can decide certain things, you know. I think it's an illusion anyway. And I think that ultimately who they want to be in power will be in power. It's a mess. It's a mess. When you really deep that, it's a mess, you know. And yeah, of course, we know what we're told. Ultimately, we know what we're told. We don't know any more. We don't know any less. And so, but we do know that sometimes we've been told things which are false, and that's, who can you trust? ultimately is the feeling that you're left with. So this is very good track, very deep track. I'm feeling it.
Democracy, yeah, we think we're choosing, but we just aren't. Getting influenced by the media, voting because of those seeds they plant. But the other side isn't better. Elites still roam free in Havana. It's like, how can we take advice from the same people that killed Diana? Damn, it's all fucked up. Yeah. All our life they're portrayed as the good guys, like there's a line between good and bad. But when exposed for the real shit that they've done, they brand the people as mad. Iraq and Afghanistan, where they killed children and they didn't speak. Now they're trying to execute the man who exposed them in WikiLeaks. But nobody says a word. You can't do fuck all without no power. Controlled opposition, sure, but they're all people and they know are cowards. So down with the systems built to oppress the people without consent. Or maybe they do care, but we wouldn't know cause it's all pretend. So sort out the truth from lies, it's hard these days, they know our minds. When we're all engrossed in our phones, they're watching all our steps online.
Hey, that's facts, bruv. Come on, listen to what this guy is saying, bruv. Hey, look, do you know what it is? I like the fact that he's bringing this to the forefront and putting it in the track for everyone to hear. It's like, I think it's stuff that we all know, but it's not talked about as much as it should be. So, Mr. Streetz, I love it. And I'm glad, and it's brilliant that you're doing this.
So they know how to market things we don't want. They take our data and they sell it on. Now elections are done through who's got what. The most data is who wins the spot. They polarize us on social apps. Swing vote targets, the key for that. Yeah, they hear what we're saying when we're not on our phones. Target posts so we change our vote. It's an echo chamber now, validation for things they made us think. They can cover up scandals, posting debates online so our minds can all be in sync. Now that's what it is. Yeah, they think we forgot about Partygate. They locked us down but all went outside and had drinks on the soil where their people died. Shh, speak out if you dare. Get deplatformed, say your prayers. When we were locked up in our own homes, they were out partying because they didn't care. Couldn't say a word on YouTube or Instagram, they all banned that word. COVID is hush cause the people were dying, but the companies profiting were doing just fine. Fuck, the fat cats with their wine made deals so they could go wine and dine on the meat of the poor who had lost their livelihoods. Now we can all
could go and dine on the meat of the poor. That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a fact. Mr. Streetz is spitting and he's telling them, bruv. Now that right there is fire, bruv. The fat cats can dine on the meat of the poor. Choo, better stop that, Mr. Streetz, bruv.
all open our eyes, cause they profit off pain, so they bring that to us. Rather hook us on drugs than the natural stuff. What happened to breathing and eating the stuff that would help us survive, not hasten the cut? Yeah, they hook us on sugar and they hook us on drink, on caffeine and alcohol, pushed to the brink, so they give us more drugs and we pay for them. And it's not just cash, no, we pay with strength, and we're weak suddenly, but that's no surprise to the cats that were preying on our quick demise. So we're sitting on our ass and we can't go rise against the regime built on abuse and lies. So don't listen to the news that is funded by politicians with something to gain, of demonizing of the ones in pain on the streets, hustling so they can get the peas to feed families. But that's not what you're made to believe. No, look at the front page news to see that someone got stabbed in Carney, and then people will think it's a violent place. But 2 million people were there that day, and they spread good vibes, but that's not what pays. It's a fucked up way how they exploit racism to this day. By making out trappers as the enemy to watch, they can take away from governments who made them that way. Push the selling drugs and then taking them. Then they get more years than a pedophile who's been friends with police and then paying them. Shit. So protect yourself from the govs. You can't beat corruption, so build your wealth and protect all the ones you love. It's not pessimistic, it's freedom. I'm aware of the shit they've done, so I guard myself from the devil's touch that permeates in the world they run.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. That last bit there about drug dealers getting more time than paedophiles is nonsensical. It's nonsense. It's rubbish. Look, if you're gonna do a crime, you're gonna do the time, and I support that. I think if you're gonna break the law intentionally instead of go out there and try to be the best version of yourself, then you're gonna have to do the time. That's part of it. But for a paedophile to get less time than a drug dealer, that's a concept that I'm not down with, and it doesn't make sense. So that was brilliant, Mr. Street's broken system. Fantastic. Loved it, bro. Facts for days. Let them know. All right, this is Mr. Street's Rags to Riches.
Yeah. Never been one for no handout, stand out, spitting on snares on my own. Some of them ask why I don't take shortcuts, carve my way, I can never be cloned. I'm owning the mic, I'm honing my flows. I can make 10 tracks when I'm out in my zone. I'm the man cause I've shown that I'm cool with a tone. Knowing me to the mic's like a dog to the bone. I'm the man.
Ooh, me to the mic's like a dog to the bone. Cause I'm on that bruv. Come on, tell them.
Man, I know cause I run this, pump it, work to my tracks, I'm a boss. Circles tight and I keep it tight, so close to my friends like Joey and Ross. I'm cut from a cloth that the kings eat off, now I eat from the table, came from the trough. Can't say that I'm washed, got the dirtiest flows, and you know that you're wrong when I'm starting a mosh.
Can't say that I'm washed, got the dirtiest flows. My circle like Joey and Ross, bruv, these are bars. I love it, I'm a big fan of bars, man, and this is sick. I like the beat as well. The beat is like boom, it's got that boom that comes in every now and then. It really like emphasizes what you're saying, which is already sick.
I used to clothe myself with rags, silk, now that I'm rich. I used to know the times I'd swim, that I'd command the ship. Alone I think when I was broke, I'm sure that winners win. It's true. And I know I'm a winner at heart, so I found the strength within.
Yo, from the rags to the riches, bring me out of the trenches if you dare. Never gonna break me. Never. But the rags to the riches. From the rags to the riches, it's a struggle just to get me where I am. Never gonna break me.
That hook is brilliant, bruv. Love that. Who from the rags to the riches. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. That hook right there is phenomenal, bruv. That's some powerful ish.
Coming up coulda never had doubt. The purest gold what I sprayed from my mouth. Man went wild when I spat my bars with some so mad they were calling me out. Was loving the hate cause I knew I'd reached a level where I was attracting a crowd. Any publicity's good in my mind. Shouting at me is still shouting me out. Come on.
Ooh, any publicity's good in my mind. Shouting at me is still shouting me out. Hey, Mr. Streetz, tell them, bruv. Tell them, bruv. Bruv, no. You better stop playing with them like that, bruv. You better stop playing with them like that, Mr. Streetz.
Face up, you know you lose. If you think you're cold, got news for you. Just put on a beat and I'll break that down with a kick so hard that I lose my shoes. Got 13 seconds to make a move. 8 bars down and I'm in my groove. Add that up and that's 21, but not second to no so solid crew. I used to clothe myself.
Bruv, why you gotta do math on me like that, bruv? 8 bars down. Bruv, why you got, bruv? I don't. Man's dropping math bars, bruv.
With rags, silk, now that I'm rich. I'm blessed. I used to know the times I'd swim, that I'd command the ship. Alone I think when I was broke, I'm sure that winners win. It's true. And I know I'm a winner at heart, so I found the strength within.
Yo, from the rags to the riches, bring me out of the trenches if you dare. Never gonna break me. Never. But the rags to the riches. From the rags to the riches, it's a struggle just to get me where I am. Never gonna
hard work and perseverance, I've come miles from inches. That get up and go attitude will drive you, got no time for whinges. It's now or never, pushing myself to be better, became more vicious. If it takes days, weeks or years.
From the rags to the riches.
Hey, come on. That was fire. Mr. Streetz, rags to riches. Hey, listen, bruv. Oh, my days. Alright, cool. So that was very motivational. It had great bars in it. The first one was calling out things that need to be spoken on, even though people already know. It's good still to put it out there in your music. Just great. Both of them were great for different reasons. Mr. Streetz, I'm really growing a respect and an interest in who you are, Mr. Streetz. So well done. Amazing work. People, if you enjoyed this reaction, go and subscribe to Mr. Streetz' channel. It's in the description box. Like, comment, share and subscribe. I've been Mr. Haz. Go and check out Father's Rights, my brand new music video. And until next time, I've been Mr. Haz. Respect.
I'm not asking for an arm and a leg, nah, I'm just asking for some respect. See, some say that respect is earned, but I tell you why, that's something that I reject. Cause if you come to me with anything else, then you're out like the tide that the sea gets out. So don't be surprised I don't mess with you when you're left out sitting in regret. Respect.